Yeah, so I guess I spoke way too fucking soon, dude. I should have just kept my mouth fucking shut. This movie fucking sucked. Or did it? I don't know. No, it sucked. Some parts were alright. Nah, it sucked. Alright, fuck this shit. I should keep my mouth fucking shut. Like I said, this movie started out pretty good. It started going, but right away I noticed that there was something different about it. It still had Michael Bay's taste, Michael Bay's style to the Transformers, but it was switched up a little bit. Like, it had like a fantasy-esque vibe regards to just the action vibe. It felt like an RPG a little bit. I don't know if it's so much the King Arthur bullshit, because that wasn't really incorporated that much in this movie, folks. But it was definitely dumbed down for kids, I'll tell you that much. But it still started out a little bit decent, okay? Until, spoilers maybe, until Anthony Hopkins' character shows up in it. And not saying he's a bad actor, because he's by far one of the best in the biz, but in that point in the movie, when he shows up, it's like Michael Bay just bukkakied all over the fucking script, because it fucking went everywhere. Everywhere. There's no doubt that this movie's visuals and effects are outstanding, breathtaking, the best. But, and I'll tell you what, this one didn't look so much just like metal clashing the whole fucking time. Like, you could actually see everything. So I give them props for that. But this story was so convoluted, man. It was all over the fucking place, man. It was just so much. And half the time I didn't even remember I was in a fucking Transformers movie. But like I said, it was so weird because there are parts that are really good, but then it's like immediately after that, it's fucking shit. The humor, they try so much with the comedy and it just falls flat every fucking time. Except for like 3 times. But the rest, every fucking time. Every time. And they tried so many times. I'll tell you what though, one of the pluses I will give about this movie, when I was seeing the trailer, the little Spanish girl that kept saying, I want to fight, I want to stay here. And I was like, yeah, she's fucking awful. This movie's gonna suck. But honestly, she was one of my favorite characters. That scene played out a little better than what it showed in the trailer. She was pretty legit, good actress, and whatever, man. Just like X-23, like little Princess Diana and Wonder Woman. This is all these young girls are fucking killing it right now. Like I said, man, there was times in this movie I did have fun, but it just, like I said, man, it's bippity boppity all over the fucking place. I couldn't. I had to get up and take a breath. I left the theater for a minute, walked outside, I smoked a cigarette, looked at my phone, and just was like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? The one thing cool about going to the early screening is, I'm going to show you real quick, if I don't drop all this shit, they gave, alright, Cyborg, stay there. Alright, for one, they gave out this shirt right here, Optimus Prime. I think it says Prime Time or some shit on the bottom. Okay. And then they gave out this lanyard, which was pretty cool. And honestly, what I wish they would have gave out besides that is like an extra strength Midol or Motrin or fucking Midol or whatever, fucking Tylenol, something, man. Like, this movie gave me a headache because it was all over the fucking place. The King Arthur shit, like, it wasn't so necessary to the movie. Like, it was, but didn't even need to do what they did. And what they did with it was so minuscule, they could have just had, like, a character just tell the story, rather in regards to even bringing them back all that old-time shit. Bumblebee was cool as shit. The Transformers themselves were all pretty good. Here's a little spoiler, folks. If you don't want to hear it, when I put my fingers down, the spoiler's over. But ready? 1, 2, 3. Optimus Prime's in this movie for like the last 15 minutes. That's it. Yeah. I have a feeling that's what it's going to be for Superman for Justice League, but that's kind of okay because he's dead right now, you know what I mean? And he's being brought back. And Well, actually, I guess that was the case with Optimus too. But fucking 15 minutes, man. It was whatever. But the okay, down. But the Optimus Bumblebee fight scene that you kept seeing in the trailer, that scene was epic, and I love the way it played out at the end. It was a really cool touch, and I appreciate that. But man, this movie, like, it's just like the last one. Like, they definitely dumbed it down more for kids. You could tell. There's a scene. I'm gonna say this too. Some people might think it's a spoiler, but it's not really. But there's a part in the movie where they're when they're first introduced in the new Decepticons, like that are whatever, not the big boys, but the minions or whatever. And when they do it, they individually introduce each one separate, okay? So when they do, let's say the first one's name is Joe Schmo, okay? So they show Joe Schmo, and when they do, it's a nice colored fucking name that says Joe Schmo across. I felt like it was Suicide Squad. I'm like, no, what are you doing? Man, it felt like, it honestly, like, it did have raw parts in it, like raw badass action, but at the same time, I feel like it got dumbed down like TMT Out of the Shadows, like his second one. And I know he just produced that, but dude, it had that vibe, man. Some of the fucking dialogue from the Optimus at the very end of the movie, I was like, dude, shoot me, disconnect this motherfucker. Like, Transformers, when will this franchise die? Like, seriously. And I feel bad, man, because I know there's some diehards that love this, and like, I do like it to a point, but man, I was like, what the fuck, this sucks. There's a point in the movie I'm like, man, I thought it was gonna end like 6 different times. I was like, Jesus Christ. And I kind of wanted to, man, I wanted to like leave, go home, and come back tomorrow to watch the rest. I just wasn't into it anymore after a point. But like I said, man, the visuals were breathtaking. The action was stellar, not comparative. Like, there was some good like story elements too, but it just was flippity flappity all over the place, man. It's just it was just too convoluted, and it's too much. I think they could have did Transformers in a simpler, easier fucking route and made it more iconic and whatever, man. If I had to grade this thing, I would say, being that I got the shirt, the lanyard, and my IMAX theater is actually one of the top 5 in America. It's true. So that benefits it. So if I had those up the ante on my rating, I'd give it a C plus I'd give it a C plus. That's it. No, it's not getting a B minus for me. C plus tops. So, sorry guys, man. I wanted this to be good. I really did, especially for the fans, but I was excited going into it, not hearing a single review, and being actually able to fucking focus on something I felt right away, especially not being a huge fan of the property, and it was meh. It was worse than meh. So, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed my content on the vid. If you do, I hope you stick around. Next will be Despicable Me 3 with my daughter, and then the big one, Spider-Man Homecoming, right after that, which Spider-Man's my favorite character. I don't know if you can see, he's all over the fucking place. There's a ton of shit on this side, all around here. I don't think this movie, Spider-Man Homecoming, is going to be good, and crucify me if you will. When that time comes around, I'll explain why, and hopefully you can bear with me. Here, I want to show you something real quick, just to show you, like, hopefully the fucking camera don't fucking take a shit. But, see all these? See all these? This isn't all of them. This is just some that I showcase. God, dude. Hold on. Let me fix my hand. Okay. I have hundreds of Spider-Man comics. Hundreds. This is just the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man series from the 90s. Just the first, like, what do I have in the book up to? Like 70. Okay? I have hundreds. We all know Amazing Spider-Man is the main Spider-Man storyline. There's tons of reasons I don't think this movie's going to be good, and I'll get into it when that comes around. Here, I'll show you real quick my spot. Just showing you guys I'm a true and through comic turd. See, I know I'm going fast. I'll do a slower one next time. Here, I'll just show you real quick over here. Just to give you some clarity that I know my shit with my comics, okay? So anyway, like, I hope you guys liked what I did, and once again, I apologize if Transformers it sucked. It's a bad film. I mean, it was a decent film. Like I said, it was too teeter-tot the whole time. Bad, good, bad, good, bad, good, and that's not a good film. I don't know. I hope to catch you guys next time. If you like the video, please subscribe, man. Seriously, I'm trying to have some fun. Hopefully give you guys something entertaining to watch, and whatever. Like this vid. Till next time. Peace.